Hi Alex, really good seeing you again. Some good swing changes going on here, and hopefully you've gone away with things making a little bit more sense, and the way we're going to go about making this this improvement to your impact position. So this is the old position back on the left hand side here. So in theory it's a very, very strong position. It's a position, as I've always said, I've always encouraged this slightly laid off position. Club face is quite closed. That's the only issue that I've got with this, and the fact that we've got some issues with the left hip means essentially that you stay too much from the inside on the way down, and you can't clear properly. And you see this massive releasing of the hands. Well, get after it. This is going to be a huge hooks fill, or even maybe a few little shanks in there as well. So this is the position that we're desperately trying to change. So suggested one track, and it actually seemed to be looking much, much better. As I said, kind of eventually I'm going to try and picture the big tree out in front of you, and I'm going to try and hit this kind of low cut underneath the tree. Is very much the visual process for you when you're practicing. But up at the top of the swing, have a look at the difference here. So even though the swing's a little bit short, you can see you're much, much closer to the plane line. If I just take this one back, there we go. So far closer to the plane line. Feels as if the swing is well across the line, but actually the club face is in a better position as well. Possibly even just setting the club face a fraction open, the address position can help as well. But have a look here, as we're starting down, still underneath the plane line, which is great, but you're far less under the plane line. You join the plane line before you strike the ball, which is great. And we're trying to eventually get this feeling of the club exiting over here. So setting the club face slightly open in that address position will help. If you stay out here, it will help to see a few shots kind of being left out to the right. Now, of course, we correct that not by closing the club face again, but by making sure that we open the chest and swing the shaft flatter on the way through. You'll notice that so many of the guys, the really good ball strikers on tour, are either matching this plane line on the way through, or actually even emerging underneath the plane line with the really good ball strikers. So yeah, a couple of good points for you to work on there. Trying to, as I said, kind of push the club round the top side of the ball from this position, and make sure we're getting the finish a little bit lower, trying to hit that low cut around the tree that's in front of you, and that will really help to improve this impact position.